Hey guys, Portia here, and today I am trying metallic heat transfer vinyl for the very first time, and I'm actually kind of excited about it. So I have used various types of vinyls from various manufacturers, and I've learned, over time throughout the years, that all vinyl is not created equal even when it's technically the same product. So I thought this would be a really great opportunity to share my experience with you all with this particular brand as well as this particular vinyl. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I got this, guys, from Hippie Crafter. Like I said, I have not tried any of their products out before. If you look on the back side, they have a lot of other things on their website. When I went on their website, it's almost like love at first sight, because they actually had a lot of the types of crafts and things that I'm totally interested in. So I think this was definitely something worth trying. So let's go ahead and take a look. So I want to show you guys exactly what came in the package. So it is 6 sheets of, I'm trying not to sound like I'm cussing there, of metallic vinyl. And this one looks like it is a pink color. At first I thought it was red until I ran into the red. We got a black there, a gold, a deep purple, kind of looks bluish, but it's purple, blue purple, and our silver. So these are the 6 colors that come in here. So what I thought I'd do in order to figure out, is this a good vinyl, is go ahead and make a quick design in Cricut Design space and go ahead and cut it out. We'll press it on a little onesie hoodie for the grandbaby and go from there. Okay, so here you have the design that I came up with. I wanted to keep it really simple, nothing too complicated. So what I did was I just used various text. So the text in the leave a little and wherever you go. This is called Pinky Cupid, and I downloaded it from defont.com. And the sparkle is Honeyberry Coo. So I created separate text box depending upon where I actually wanted the font to lay. And then I just use the shapes to add in a star. So pretty much, even if you do not pay for Cricut Access, this design is completely free. So then from there, I just arranged the stars around my little words here and just made them bigger, smaller, all that good stuff. So now what I am going to do though is weld all of our words together. So I'm going to hit Shift and just click on all of the words, and I want to say weld, and I am going to go ahead and change that group to a different color, because I did decide I'm going to go ahead and use 2 different colors with this particular design, and I think I said that was going to be pink. I don't remember, y'all, but we are going to also go ahead and select all of our stars once again, holding down the Shift and just clicking on each one, because I want to go ahead and group those together as well. All right, and we're going to say weld, and on this I'm going to change the color as soon as it lets me to silver. I think that's what I said I wanted to do. So now we have the design that we're going to go ahead and cut. So at this point we can go ahead and hit make it. And because this is HTV, we want to remember to mirror. And so I hate, y'all, the fact that I'm going to be wasting this space in here. I might end up cutting around it, because I love to, well, I hate to waste vinyl and I love to save it. So I'll probably cut out all of that space that won't be used. And then we're going to look at this. I'm going to mirror this as well. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and set up my mats so that we can cut. All right, guys, now I wasn't sure which iron-on setting to put this on. I was looking at the actual instructions that come on the back of our package, and it doesn't necessarily say. So what I am going to do is just pick one and hope for the best based off of my experience. Now we do have metallic iron-on mosaic. Don't know what that means. But is it Mosaic possibly a brand? I don't know, but let's try it. So we're gonna select that option, and I am gonna go ahead and load the machine and allow it to do its thing. I'll be back. All right, one down. So far so good. And our stars are done. All right, guys, so here are our two pieces to our image. Now, it does appear that I chose the right setting because my maker did not cut through this carrier sheet. But I can tell that this seems to have cut pretty well. But again, it didn't break through there. So that's definitely a good sign. And we take a look at this, and I did end up cutting out the center section to use that vinyl for something else. All right, so let's go ahead and see how easy this will weed. I like to kind of start a little corner there for myself, and I'm already seeing that it looks like we are good, y'all. Yep. And I purposely chose a design, or created a design that had font in there of various sizes, just so I could see if my maker would be up to the challenge and cut through. But yeah, guys, so far we are looking really good. Alright, guys, so we are looking good. We got our stars and we got our words. So now let's go ahead and prep our shirt. Alright, so I have this onesie. I call it a hoodie onesie. I don't even think that's the real name of it. But anyway, it's a onesie with a hood. And we are going to go ahead and press our image onto this t-shirt here, or the onesie here. So I have already rolled it with the lint roller, although it doesn't look like it. And then I did use my Cricut mini press to iron out my little wrinkles and stuff. Okay, and I'm just gonna eyeball this and place our words, kind of line it up right here with the neck of our t-shirt, the little V there. And I can't forget that I do actually have stars, so I gotta make sure that I leave enough room for those stars to go around there. So can't forget about that. So I'm gonna drop this down just a little bit. All right, guys, so this looks pretty good. I am gonna go ahead and press for approximately 20 seconds. So per the manufacturer's instructions, if you're using an iron, it's 15 to 20 seconds. If you're using a heat press, 300 degrees to 320 degrees, 8 to 12 seconds. But I'm gonna go ahead and use my mini press, and I'm thinking that, let's say 20 seconds ought to be good on that. So I'll just go with that. And this is kind of something that you kind of pick up with experience. So you got to figure out, you know, what works best for you. So based off the instructions they've given me, and because I don't want to use my big press where I have the timer on there, all that good stuff, I'm going to go for that 20 seconds. All right, we went for about 20 seconds. And this is a cool peel, so we're gonna wait about 30 seconds before we peel this up. Now, while we're letting this cool, I already can see the little bit of a t-shirt design coming through, which is good because that means that it did, even in those little 20 seconds, adhere well. Now, I am going to, of course, come in with our second layer, and I'm gonna try to focus on just pressing the stars by themselves without really messing with our words here in the center. 30 seconds. Let's see if we leaving anything down. Is it ready for me? Look at that, y'all. They have all adhered. All right. So far so good, right? And it is really sparkly. I really like that I chose this particular text because it matches what's going on. All right, let's go ahead and lay our stars. Now, I did take some time to cut away the carrier sheet so that it shaped our letters so that there was no overlapping. I just think it helps with saving a little bit of time and with the overall look. I definitely had to look back at my design to figure out how this was supposed to lay, but I think we're all good here. So now I'm gonna lay my Teflon sheet down. And once again, we're coming in with the mini press, and at this point I'm just going to really focus on our outside layer here, and gonna go for approximately 20 seconds one more time. All right, and we're gonna let this cool a little bit. 30 seconds. Let's see what we're working with. See if we're gonna stick or not. Hey y'all, we sticking. All right, so, oh, that's cool already. So yeah, looks good, right? Okay, what I want to do next is just one final press. So this will be the third press. Of course, the letters was the first press, star second press, and I just want to do one final overall press. Even though I will say, this actually feels like it ain't going nowhere. But you know how us crafters are. We just would rather do too much than too little. So let's go ahead and do the most with one last press. All right, guys, what do you think? We leaving a little sparkle, right? So I want to say that this particular vinyl was very easy to weed, which is definitely a plus. It adhered to the fabric quickly. There have been times where I've used vinyl and it says, hey, press 8 seconds. And after that 8-second press, like nothing stuck. But this one, I chose to do 20 seconds because I was using the mini press here. And it worked. You know, I counted the 20 seconds. So I guess, of course, it was approximately 20 seconds. But it adhered on my first press, which was important to me. And the other thing I like is it is super duper metallic. It's super shiny. I guess honestly, because I haven't used metallic before, I didn't really know what to expect from it, but it is definitely really, really blinging. Now, I will say though, the directions do leave a little bit to be desired. Now, I did use a Teflon sheet. That did not come in the package, but because I have worked with HTV before, I knew to use that. But if I was a very, very beginner or a novice, I may not have known about using a Teflon sheet. Also, I was looking at the directions and I was wondering if it would tell you to make sure that you mirrored your image. I don't see that in the instructions anywhere. If I was a beginner, I possibly could have messed up my first press or whatever had I not known to, one, mirror, and two, use a Teflon sheet. Now, I will be honest, I don't necessarily know if you have to use a Teflon sheet, but that's just something that I learned to do. And right now, I guess I wasn't willing to take the risk on a brand new t-shirt. That's something you do on a test shirt. But yeah, guys, overall, I really do think that the Hippie Crafter Vinyl is dope. Well, at least the metallic HTV is dope, and it's definitely something I will be trying to get. Okay, guys, so this is all that I have for you today. Let me know if you have any questions, concerns, emotional outbursts. I just wanted to share with you my experience using metallic HTV for the very first time. If you like this video, can you go ahead and give it a thumbs up? And as always, guys, until next time, peace.